Hey there and welcome to another Dave Does video, and today we're doing the top 10 challenge list of our Eduardo Alves. So your latest, or the one I'm doing now, is Thank You Scientist, and the song is Rube Goldberg Variations. Your reason for picking it is it's an instrumental song. How many music styles can you identify? Well, we'll see. We obviously will. I did try to find some cool live performances, but the audio quality wasn't great, so we're just going to go with an audio take just so I can kind of work it out. There's no kind of official video or anything for this one, so we'll just go from a track someone's put together on YouTube, so we'll go check that out. Now, if you like this video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share, leave the comments down below, get involved with the challenges. If you want to subscribe to the channel, or if you want to support the channel, you can do so via the Patreon, priority video requests, the Right Inside Craft Shop, and of course Bandcamp for Nothing Gained. If you want to check out some of the music I'm working on, please check out Project 42 Reverb Nation. And this will be a scored reaction. It was scored at 10 categories come across the bottom of the screen. Apologies for me, at the moment I'm not too well. Not sure what it is, but yeah, chesty cough and tightness in chest and stuff like that, and constantly wrapping up at the moment because we're getting a bit of temperature swings. So if I cough during the video, apologies. It's not intentional to ruin the song, so we'll go through this. Right, so let's do this. This is Rube Goldberg Variation. So I just had a pop-up by actually Eduardo Alves. You've just commented right in the middle of my bloody video down the bottom. I'm a little, this is something you've written somewhere. I'll read that after this video and find out what you're going on about. Right, let's do this. Thank You Scientist, Rube Goldberg Variations. Count it in 3, 2, 1, go. So I've been drinking coffee in the early parts of the morning and tea, so now I'm having cold drinks for a while, which is the alcohol free. Makes me feel a little bit better. Also I'm sweating like anything, so nice cold drink. Back to the hot drinks after this, I think. It's like Kenny G jazz stuff going on here. Now, the thing I liked about Thank You Scientist, I really liked his vocal style, and obviously as it's an instrumental, I'm not going to get that, but you have picked another one in your list, so I'm looking forward to that. So that will mean that lyric scoring will be non-applicable on this one, but we'll be looking at for a musical melody and musical rock. This does have a vibe to one of the other Thank You Scientist tracks I already did. Couldn't tell you which one it is, but it's almost what I call like the merry-go-round effect. It's nice. Some more kind of contemporary Latin influences a little bit in there. Groove to it. It's almost like an instrumental exercise, if you like, just the scales. It's probably less about how many musical styles, just more of musical variations of styles in the track. Same style in the tracks. This is very kind of plus variations of smooth jazz, jazz rock, contemporary jazz, a little bit in there. If they throw some deathcore in there, then I'll be surprised. Some drum and bass, maybe. This is kind of like almost lounge music going on here. Lounge jazz. Welcome to the Imperial Armada Ballroom. Stay right there, we'll be back after these messages. It's like interlude music. Wow, elevator music. Yes, that's what this reminds me of. Although it'd be kind of cool if this was in your elevator, you'd just be like, But now I'm just going to stay all the way to the top, just to kind of chill out here. I have to take this jacket off now, I'm over here. It's pretty chilly in here. Okay, so we're about not even halfway through, so we're going to get some weird time signature style change there. Okay, we're getting some fusion jazz going on here now. With a bit of drum and bass music. I did say I kind of like some drum and bass stuff. Let's get some drum and bass. Drum and bass jazz. Trust me, I wouldn't play it, it'd ruin the song. Drum break there. Always one thing I've had with like things like jazz bands, they'd always have like instrumental breaks from each instrumental band, just to have their own little feel. That has a very kind of 70s vibe to this. Again, this is also a very American Latin style sort of swing feel to it. There was an Asian jazz artist that this reminds me very much of, actually. I did a reaction to, I think I may have got blocked by now, but I did a reaction probably about 10, 12 months ago. Very cool they were. So now you're getting into this kind of 70s pop vibe. Getting almost into that kind of shaft music. It's almost like R&B pop bit, isn't it? Now you get into a bit of blues rock kind of solid. Kind of got a bit of a little bit of a 70s prog rock vibe. Bump to it now, you've got a little bit of bump jazz. Bit of ska, maybe? That bam 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 with the saxes kind of gives me a ska vibe. Classical? I think we picked out like nine variances, or styles maybe. We'll say more 9 influences into this. It all kind of feels like it all meshes nicely with one style. Okay, so that was Thank You Scientist and the Rube Goldberg Variations. Very interesting track. See what you mean about the different sort of stylings and variations of musical styles. I think it was very much all from a very similar style, but just slightly different inflections. As we said, we had kind of contemporary prog rock, different styles of jazz, definitely within there, screaming all the way through from fusion. I felt there were some influences of sort of some ska in there and some other little bits like that. So very, very cool track. I can't really use my normal scoring system for it, so I'm just going to give it a single score for this track, which I'll just post up. So it'll just be a score across the board, because I thought it was a very good track. And I've always found so far the tracks I have done on Thank You Scientist are very, very interesting. So they're a very intriguing band to me. Now, if you like this video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share, leave the comments down below. That, of course, is how Dave does it.